Hi, welcome to Street Chef. I'm Joe Ciminera. We're here in New York City where over 400,000 people go each day without eating. They're hungry, they need shelter. What we're going to do is find some people on the street, feed them, help them out. We're going to check out a local organization that feeds people by the thousands. Over 400,000 people in New York City are hungry every day. You know, and that's why I'm walking around with this cart. We're going to find some people that are hungry in the city and feed them. Everyday people are affected by life-altering illnesses. Fortunately, there are organizations that make and deliver meals right to them. So we're going to continue to cook for the needy here in New York City. Our next stop, God's Love We Deliver. We're going to step inside and watch chef-crafted meals for the delivery. Let's check it out. Hey, Em, how are you?
Joe, really good to have you here.
How's it going? Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. God's Love We Deliver. The concept that I'm sure maybe many people know about, but some people don't. You do feed the needy here. What is it all about?
We sure do. God's Love We Deliver has been around here in New York City for more than 25 years. And what we do is we provide meals and unlimited nutrition counseling to people with life-altering illnesses.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. So if a person is sick and can't get their hands on some food, they can pick up the phone, call God's Love We Deliver, and it's to their door.
Exactly. We believe that being sick and hungry is an urgent crisis that no one needs to face. So if you call us up and we'll get a meal to you on the next delivery day, it will always be free of charge and there will never be a waiting list. All of our meals are individually tailored, specific for a client's individual needs.
That's really wonderful.
Yeah, it's that personal because that's what food is love, and
it's
got to be.
It's for the soul.
Yeah.
You know, and it's funny because, well, it's not funny, but I think what a great fact is that all of these people helping these meals, or at least most of them, are volunteers.
Exactly. So God's Love We Deliver runs on nearly 8,000 volunteers a year, which is phenomenal.
That is.
And we literally can't do what we do every single day without them.
So, you know, the whole God's Love We Deliver name, how did that come about?
Well, it's a really, really beautiful story. God's Love We Deliver is a non-sectarian organization, and we started over 25 years ago, and our founder, Ganga Stone, was delivering meals to a man who was dying from AIDS, and she was delivering to him regularly, and she was bringing him these meals, and people in the neighborhood started to notice. And one day she was delivering a meal to a man, and a priest sort of stopped her on the street and said, "What are you doing? Where are you going with that food?" And she said, "Oh, I'm delivering a meal to a friend." And he said, "Actually, what you're doing is delivering God's love." And Ganga said, "That's the name," and that's how we came to be.
Well, that's a great story,
yeah.
I must say.
Exactly, and that whole idea of love is just infused in every single bite for every single client, and I think it really just brings the love of New York City to a lot of different people.
Chef Pascal, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to be here. You know, wonderful establishment you got here, but I understand you have a big responsibility here. Now, what does it take to orchestrate that? Because I understand that most of these people here, or if not all of them, are volunteers.
Well, we have a fabulous opportunity that the community is very much part of what we do, our everyday life. In our lifetime, we served over a couple million meals.
Wow.
1.3 million, I believe. Last fiscal years, for the first time, we broke 1 million meals. We have a crew of 16 people, including myself, and any given day, 60 to 80 volunteers in the kitchen. So that's a lot of volunteers.
That's a lot of volunteers. Awesome. So why don't we get a quick tour around here, and then I understand these are the signature brownies, right?
Yes, we do. Our pastry chef bakes 8,000 to 10,000 brownies just like this for Christmas. It's one of our major component of our fundraising.
Chef, thanks for having me here. Really appreciate it. I can't wait to taste that delicious brownie, see what all the hype is about. Now, we're going upstairs to check out some of the volunteers as they pack out, correct?
That's correct. We're going to do bags.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, well, it was a pleasure hanging with you. We'll see you later.
Take care.
You got it. See you tomorrow morning.
6:30.
I've been at God's Love We Deliver for 3 months. I'm a breast cancer survivor, 20 years. And I was lucky, and I was able to help myself, and now I want to give back and help people who can't help themselves. So I'm here to help. And it's a wonderful feeling being here.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Right.
I got, yeah, we're doing a TV show. We're doing a TV show.
I like TV.
And I'm feeding people who are out on the streets looking to get. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm
Always.
hungry. You hungry? I'm hungry.
All right. Well, here's the deal. I bring this cart that I have floating around here, right? I come with a cart. It's full of food. I set it up right here, and I cook for people.
Get out of here.
Serious?
Is there a catch?
Yeah. No, there's no catch. But what I want to know first is what's going to be your next meal tonight if I didn't show up?
Something out of the garbage can over there?
Got the garbage can over there?
Yeah.
And what do? You just go in there and...
Yeah. Wait around, see if somebody throws something out. Yeah.
Be good.
So now this is your
Right here.
space.
Right here.
This is your garbage can with your name on it?
That's it. Look.
It's our
right here.
area.
I'm not proud. But
Yeah,
I gotta eat.
but don't eat that now. I mean, I'm going to
Really
cook for you on
feel it.
camera.
All right.
I mean, maybe you would have eaten it, but
So
Probably.
So this is true. This is.
Yeah, I'm gonna really cook you macaroni and cheese. Like I said, I just wanted to check out what the deal was. So
Yeah, this
you're
is
in
it.
here.
Just go through everything and see what's in there. Look.
Right.
Fries. Wow.
All right,
I
so-
hope you're feeding us
Yeah,
now,
no,
otherwise we'll be back here.
Forget about
Gotta
this
eat.
one. I'm
Gotta
gonna
eat.
hook you up over there.
All right.
Macaroni and cheese.
Sounds good to
All right,
me.
Just
come
like
on, let's
mom
go.
made.
Yeah. Look at you.
I think we're wrapping it up.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. He was a nice guy. That was nice.
I like.
You still eat?
It's good.
Bon appetit.
Grazie.
All right, guys, take care. All right, man, take care. You got it. So next time when we're street cooking in a town near you, keep it real. So we're here at Neighborhood Coalition for Shelters in New York City here with Mark.
Yes.
Now, Mark, you wear a lot of hats here, but I'm told that you're the house celebrity chef. Is that true?
Right, we do, yes.
All right, good. Well, I'm going to help Mark out with a quick and easy soup recipe today that's very healthy. Now, what I like to do in my cooking, Mark, and what I want to show you today is making something that's strictly from all natural foods, no preservatives, no additives, no coloring, nothing like that. This is a simple bean soup. It's good tasting, it's quick, and it's simple. So you ready to get started?
Yes,
All right. How are you with cutting an onion?
very good at it.
Okay, so we're going to have you cut this onion.
Okay.
I'm going to talk, while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about some of the ingredients we have here. And we have beans. Now you could use regular beans if you want. These are actually, these are navy beans, right? These are navy
Pinto beans.
Pinto beans. I prefer to use cannellini beans, but that's fine. You could use any bean, garbanzo bean, anything you want. Lentils are fine too. But just make sure that they're in the brine already cooked in the can. This way the cooking time is a lot less. So I'm going to show you how to make this meal in about 15 minutes or so. The first step is with the onions, and then we have some fresh tomatoes. And we're going to make our own sauce. And we start off with a really hot pot. So now we got a regular onion. We got our oil ready. And our pot is already hot. So what we're going to do is just grab it off the flame for a couple of seconds, and we're going to throw the onions in there first. Okay? And then we're going to throw some olive oil in here and stir it around. And then at this time, once the onions will start turning like golden brown, you can see
Right.
here. Next, what we're going to do is add these tomatoes, because what we're going to do is start to make the basis of the sauce. We got some chopped tomatoes. So talk to me about some of the meals you like to work with here that are healthy.
Well, we do a lot of, try to use a lot of natural ingredients and stuff that's more healthy. We have to meet our food standards that we do here.
Exactly. Okay, so now while those tomatoes are cooking down, And you can see they're absorbing all the nice. We add just a little bit more oil because this soup is definitely on the oil side. It's on the oily side, and that's what makes it taste good. And we're not going to add any seasoning yet. Next, we're going to take this pasta. Now, I have another boiling water over here, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're going to do is break the pasta into fours. Right in
Okay,
here.
you want break?
Yeah, you could do that. Now, you could use any pasta. Today, we're going to be using spaghetti. And we're feeding about, what, 10 people
10
today?
people.
All right. But generally, is it 10 people at a time you feed here?
No, we serve an average of about 35 meals.
35 meals. Now, that's not all in one shot, is it?
Yes, we try to do 35 down here in one shot.
So do you get like the hungry crew? Or they,
Yes, and they
yeah,
come
they're
down
ready
and
to go.
join us, yes.
Is it just you?
Yes, myself and the staff will assist with food.
Okay,
meals.
good, good. All right, so this will definitely be enough for 10 people here. You know what, we got enough there. And what we'll do is if you could give that a stir around, Mark, make sure it doesn't stick. Now we're going to jump over to these tomatoes and see how we're doing. Excellent. Now as you can see, these tomatoes are starting to get stewed up. Now take a smell of this, Mark, for a second. Smell that?
Smells really good.
It's the start of a really good tomato sauce. The only variation I would put maybe is a little fresh basil, but we don't need it. All right, now what we do is just add a little bit of salt, just a little bit. We're going to season this in stages. Now we'll take the beans. Can you grab those other two?
Sure.
And we'll throw them right in here. Yep, just like that. All right, now, Mark, if you could see this, now you can see that all these tomatoes are starting to create a juice.
Right.
And that's exactly what we want. Now, we're going to do a little something different when this pasta cooks. When this pasta cooks, we're not going to strain the water. We're going to take the whole thing with the water in it, with the starch, because that's what we want to help thicken this soup up. And we're going to pour it right back in there. A lot of people thicken their soups with roux, cornstarch, arrow. We're not going to use any of those artificial thickeners. We're going to use it just fresh from the starch of the pasta. Now, we'll salt this water just a little bit by putting 2 tablespoons of salt. The goal was to make this soup in about 15 minutes, and in about another 5, I think we're going to be ready to go. Okay. All right, so now we take this off. Now you can start to see everything's being broken up. The flavors are being married together with the onions. You get 35 people a day. Now, is that breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
No, we only serve dinner.
Oh, you only
We
serve dinner?
The clients have access to making their own meals. So
Okay,
they come
gotcha.
down. That's why we do a cooking class to try and teach them how to do more healthier meals. So they'll have access to coming down and making their own meals.
Monday through Friday?
We do Monday through Friday. On Mondays, we have pizzas and stuff that comes in from one of the temples in the neighborhood. On Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, we physically make the meals here.
Interesting. Interesting.
And on
people,
Friday,
so
we have
people
one of
can
the
rely
churches.
on getting a hot meal
Yes,
here.
yes.
Excellent. Now, as I mentioned before, I like a lot of oil on there, right?
Right.
But you can't really tell yet.
Right.
Sometimes I drizzle a little bit over the top, depending on what the budget is. But now you can start to see that all these tomatoes are stewed down pretty good, and the beans are starting to open up. When they start to open up, it's an indication as you could start to take it off. All right, so I think our pasta's ready to go, Mark.
Good.
What do you think?
Yep.
Looking
looks
good?
Yep.
All right, Mark says it's good. We're going to take it off, shut the fire, and we're going to pour the whole thing, soup and all, right in here. All right, so now the pasta's in there, the starch from the actual, yes, please. And we're just going to give it another couple of seconds to kind of bring itself up, and that's what we're looking at. So we
Very
probably
good.
got about another 2 minutes on that, kind of let everything get together, and you could start to see, and we probably got enough here for 15 people. All right, so we're just about ready to go. Mark's asked to put his secret seasoning that he will not release to anyone. So why don't you put a teaspoon of that in there,
Okay.
Mark, and I think we're ready to go. Taste and look fabulous. You know, the soup has got body, it's got thickness, and that's what we're looking for, especially when it is cold, right?
Yep.
There's nothing better
Yep.
than that thick soup to really take into it.
Perfect.
All right, I think we're ready to go. We're going to cut the flame off. Want to make sure that you get enough tomatoes in here too. And the good thing about these tomatoes is because they're freshly stewed. All right, there's one. So this is a 15-minute meal that anybody can make at home, which is quick and healthy. They say being hungry is an urgent crisis nobody should face, right?
Yep.
Okay. Why don't you try it? Give us the, don't burn yourself, it's really hot.
It's really good.
Perfect?
Perfect.
Well, that'll do it for Neighborhood Coalition of Shelter here with Chef Mark
Thank you.
and our 15-minute soup that'll definitely please the appetite. That's it for today, and the next time is Street Cooking. Stay tuned.
Joe, that was really, really part of my day I'll never forget. And it was good. I mean, I'm around here a lot, and I thank you. I really appreciate it. I really do.
That's it for now. Until next time, when street cooking is in your town, live to eat.